There are tons of tutorials shows you how to create a YouTube automation channel. The idea is to make the videos with a team that does all the work for you. But in this video, I want to show you how to do it with AI. So you just need to click a button and then go to sleep. In the morning, you will have all the videos scheduled to upload to YouTube and other social media without needing to create anything other than clicking the button. Now, because it is all automated with AI, you need to know that this is more complex than just asking someone to make the video for you. But once you have it set up, you can use it again and again forever and make videos without needing to do anything. Also, you should note that although I tested all the automation system, it does not guarantee that you will have monetized your YouTube channel by tomorrow morning. Let's start by understanding the process and all the tools that are going to need to make it work. By the way, you can take all of this and use different tools if you have them. These are the tools I use, but you can use any AI tools and automation that can do any of these steps. You also have all the links for those tools in the description. When you create a video, you need a topic. In this case, you need a list of topics, so you can just click a button and get the list ready to go. So this is step one. Get the topics. I will show you how to do it with ChatGPT and with an automation tool called TaskMagic. This is one automation flow. Next, there is a process of creating the prompt for the topic, so you can give it to the AI to create the video for you. This is a separate flow, but again, we use TaskMagic for the automation and ChatGPT for the prompt creation. But instead of stopping here, we are going to continue in the same automation flow with the process of creating the video and uploading it. For creating the video, I use a tool called ReelCraft. This is an AI animation tool that creates all the video from the script to the full video ready to upload. And I also have some videos on the channel about ReelCraft so you can see how it works. After you create the video with ReelCraft, the automation will download the video to your computer. Then the automation upload it. Because you can create with the automation a batch of videos at once, it is smarter to upload them at different times so they don't all upload at the same time. Also, if you've already created a video, it is a good idea to upload it to all of your social media, not only for YouTube. To do that, I use a tool called SocialBee. I have a lot of tutorials on this channel about SocialBee, and I use it to automate the uploading to all of my other social media, helping me getting content all the time. So this is another tool we are going to use to create this automation. Just one thing, although I show you how to make this automation doesn't mean you don't need to watch the videos before it's uploaded. I think that if you post something, you should look at it. But if you trust the AI to do all the work for you, you don't need to think too much. Just let it run for you. To create the automation, I use a tool called TaskMagic. This tool is similar to Zapier in the sense that you can trigger the automation and then it will perform some tasks for you. But unlike Zapier, here you can record steps so the automation will do exactly what you would do if you pressed all the buttons. Start by getting an account on TaskMagic and download the app to your computer. Link in the description. To stay organized, you first need to create a workspace for this. In the workspace, you can create all of the automations for the video creation. Add a new automation. Now click on the web to start the automation. I give it a name with a number. This is the first automation in the series. Give it a number and then name it exactly what this automation is going to do. In this case, it's going to scrape some information from ChatGPT and then put it in Google Sheet. You can skip this step if you want to do the research yourself. You can also do research in different ways, but for this example, I use ChatGPT. In this automation, the trigger is going to be just clicking on just playing the TaskMagic automation. I don't have a paid account for ChatGPT, so I'm going to do it without logging in. But if you have an account, it is a good idea to get the cookies from your account ready to use. To add the cookies, I used a Chrome extension that helped me get the cookies from the website. We are going to use it for other tools as well. I use Edit This Cookie, and you can download it from GitHub. I will also leave a video showing how to do it. Next, click on the automation you just created and go to Advanced Setting. There you have the option to manage cookies. You need to paste the cookies from the website after you've logged in. So click on the cookies icon, then click on the arrow to copy the cookie code. Next, go to TaskMagic and paste it there. This is for ChatGPT and every other website we are going to use in this tutorial. Then click on the plus button to add a new step to the automation. Make sure you are in the right automation by looking at the top to see the name of the automation. Click record and it will open Chromium and other panel for recording the steps. You can record the automation steps here. Add the exact URL of the website where you are creating the automation. In this case, it is chatgpt.com. Since I'm using ChatGPT without logging in, I need to click on the pop-up to stay logged out. If you don't see it right away when it opens, you should put that at the beginning if you see that. So just move the step around when you see that. This is only true if you use it logged out mode. To record any step, click on the plus button after the step you want to add. You have a list of steps you can record. Click on click option. Then go to Chromium and click on the button you want to record as a step. In this case, click on the button that confirm you want to stay logged out. Then confirm this by clicking on the green button. If you don't see it, make the window smaller. If this line is in the way of where you need to click the button, move it to the top. Now you have the first step recorded. From now on, when I tell you to record a click, this is exactly what you should do for any step that requires a click. Sometimes you might forget to record a click as a step. Don't worry. You will see the step in the panel and you just need to confirm or delete them if it was extra step. Record a click on the chat box. Then the next step is to record this step as type. You can type something here and change it later to get more ideas. You can also use this for specific prompt that you will change each time. This saves you time by copying and pasting the information into Google Sheets. The prompt should contain the words create a table of contents. Because we need the information that you are going to get there, in one column it can be the idea for the video. In another it can have prompt for the AI to create the video with the RealCraft AI. Next, you can have a short description that you can add to the video when you upload it in Socialbee. For simplicity, I'm just going to ask ChatGPT for one column with ideas for the video. For example, I ask for topics for travel channel in Italy because RealCraft, the tool for creating videos, is good at creating travel vlogs. At least that is what they promote themselves as. Click next to the step on the play button to see that it is doing what we asked it to do. Next, record the step of clicking on the button to generate the text. Give it a 1 to 3 minutes by adding a delay from the list of steps. And now for the part we did all this for. Click on Scrape List. This is for taking the text and adding it to Google Sheets. To scrape a list, you need to click on Scrape List, then click on first line, then on the second. Now you can see that you have the list in a table. If you want to add another column, click on Add Column and do the same thing for the next column. Click Confirm and you are ready to go. Click on the I'm done button. Now you need to set up the Google Sheets. Go to Google Sheets and open a new file. Give it a name and make the first row stick in its place. Then add something to the first cell so it will have a title. It can be anything. Click on Share button and go back to the TaskMagic tool. Now click on Send to Google Sheets on the automation sidebar. When you open it, you will have an email that you can copy and edit in edit mode for sharing the Google Sheets. Click on the URL of the Google Sheets to copy it. Go back to TaskMagic and paste it into the box. Wait for the tool to recognize it and click on Looks Good. In the future, if you want to scrape a list of more topics, you can do the same thing and just go here and change the prompt. You can use it for whatever you like, not only to create lists for YouTube. Just remember to change the Google Sheets to this automation if you use it in different purpose. Now go over the list in the Google Sheets. This is important if you want to get some credibility for your channel. At least check the list. You can also create this table by yourself when you do research differently and skip this step of all of the automation. Next, we are going to create a longer automation that does all the steps. Creating prompts with ChatGPT for the AI, creating the video with RealCraft AI, and upload it to Social Bee, so it will be scheduled for uploading to all of the social media. As I said before, the first automation can be created by you when you write a list of topics you research yourself. Another thing is, if you don't like ChatGPT to create a prompt for the video, you can do it yourself in the Google Sheets in another column. So if you do it yourself, create a Google Sheet that has the video title and prompt in a different column. If you want, you can also add a description for the video. In some cases, you will need it when you upload it to the social media. Another point before we start, if you are going to upload a video to Pinterest, you should also prepare a link in the Google Sheets where this pin should take viewer after they watch the video. Let's continue. Create a new automation. This time we need to add a cookie for Realcraft and Social Bee. So just get into the websites, grab the cookies with the Edit This Cookie Chrome extension. Paste them in the advanced setting under Manage Cookies and save them so you have them ready when we get there. Before opening the web recording, click on the trigger. Click on the list option and add the same Google Sheets that you created for the previous automation. Click on Add Google Sheet and paste it in. Find the right sheet to trigger form and click Continue. Now open the web recording for the automation by clicking on the plus button. If you create the full Google Sheets with prompts for the AI, then you can skip the next few steps and go straight to the part for recording the automation in Realcraft, ChatGPT.com again. If you don't have cookies for ChatGPT, then click on Start without logging in, or you can add it in the previous step when we added all of the other cookies. Now record a click on the chat box and add type step. In the type step, you can add a prompt like this. Give me a prompt for a video animation for the topic, and here you will insert a specific topic from the Google Sheets. Click on the icon to get the right column. Continue with the prompt for ChatGPT. The prompt should be short and innovative. Also ask for, and this is important, tell ChatGPT to only use the prompt without adding any text that is not the prompt. That's it. Now ChatGPT is supposed to give a prompt that is only the text of the prompt, but it can be tricky because sometimes ChatGPT adds other things. So test it to see if ChatGPT listens to you and give you the prompt without adding unnecessary text. Next, you need to scrape the text. Click on Single Scrape and click on the whole answer. It is important to add a delay of a minute before you scrape, so it will have a time to finish creating the text. Because it is short, a minute should be enough, but you should test it to see how long ChatGPT needs to create it. Add another small delay after you scrape. This time is enough to add 0.1 seconds, which is about 6 seconds. Now, if you have the prompt ready in the Google Sheets, you can start the automation from here. Click on the Go to Page step and paste the URL of the Realcraft Studio. It is important to get to the right page. Click on it to open the page so you can continue recording and make sure you are logged in. You are supposed to be if you added the cookies in the beginning. Sometimes you can land on a different page by mistake. Record a click on this dashboard and then click on New because you want to create a new video. You can watch the full tutorial on how to upload a video to Realcraft so you know why we do all of these steps. I am assuming you are already familiar with Realcraft. So if this is your first time hearing about it, watch the video before you create the full automation. For each of the next steps, add a delay of 0.1 seconds before continue, just to make sure all the steps have time to produce in the automation. Now click on the box for adding the prompt. By the way, you can also add a full script here if you prefer. Use a type step and type the word prompts. It doesn't matter what you type because you need to change it anyway. Confirm. Now click on the body of the step and change the text to the right part, either from the Google Sheets if you have it there or from the step where you scrapped the results from ChatGPT. You will see it in the list of text that you can add here. Now you need to set your preferences for creating the video with Realcraft. First, record a click step for the type of animation you want for the list. Add a delay. Next, go over all of the other settings and choose what you want to add. Put in a delay between all the click steps. Then go to the Create button and continue recording all the click steps. including the delays. Also, keep in mind that when you have a list of options, you need to choose a specific option with click step. Sometimes you need 2 clicks, one for opening the list and one for choosing the option. Test it to see if it is enough to click directly on the option you want to choose, or if you also need to click on open the options. Because it takes about half an hour to create the video with Realcraft, you should add a delay of 30 minutes. That should be enough time. After it finished creating the sample video, click on the video tab in the video that was open when it finished and click on download. And now you need to set the download. You need to close the automation to change the click step to a download step. So click on I'm done. This is the last step for the Realcraft website before we switch to SocialBee to set up the uploading automation. Change the click by clicking on change step type to download. Then you can add the path for where you want the file to end up on your computer. To do that, open the folder on your computer where you want to save the file and press Ctrl-Shift-C on Windows. To copy the path, click on the 3 dots again and click on Edit. Paste the path, making sure it doesn't have any extra characters like quotation marks. To make sure you have the right file when you upload it in the next part of the automation, also add the name of the file from the Google Sheet title for the video, so it will be consistent. Give it a few minutes to download, although you might not need that much time to download, just in case. Find the go to page step and add the URL for the page of the specific category where you want to upload the video in SocialBee. But before we dive in, here is a short explanation about this tool so you know how to navigate it. This tool published your content but does not schedule specific content pieces. Instead, you have a calendar of 1 week, and then you put the category you want to publish to each social media platform on the calendar. You connect your social media account based on your subscription on SocialBee. Then it posts the content based on the schedule. For example, you can have short videos as categories, and you put this category on sometimes during the week, so it won't publish the same content to all the social media during the week, and you can set it to specific social media each time, so it won't publish the same content to all the social media platforms at the same time. It spreads it out. This is how it works. So when you upload the video, you don't need to schedule this specific video. It will publish based on the schedule of the you set in the calendar. I hope this explains it. You can watch other tutorials that shows more about using SocialBee on my channel. Back to the automation tutorial. So choose a category you want to publish this post in, and this is the URL you need to put in the go to page step in the automation. Again, add a delay next to each step so it works perfectly. Record a click to create the new post. Then record the click to proceed. Because it is easier to start by uploading the file to one account, first click on select none. After you record that, record the click to on YouTube. Then record the click on proceed. Now record the click to open the post so you can upload the video. Click on the title and add a type step with the title. After it is ready, change it to the title from the Google Sheets. It can be specific to YouTube if you create that before in the Google Sheets, or it can be the same as the topic. Next, click on upload and upload something from your computer. It does not matter what it is, just for now. After you click on that, click on like you did with the download. You need to change the step to the upload step. It is very easy. Click on change step and find the upload option. In the content part, change it to the step of the download from this automation. So it will upload that file in the same path you created. This is why it is important to fill in the path in the download step. Now that you have it, you can continue and open any other social media in the list that you want to upload this specific video to. Click on the social media you want to upload this video to and do the same thing as you did with YouTube. You should have the same file ready for all of them. So you just need to configure the specific needs of each social media by recording the steps and using the Google Sheets to type the content or choose the right thing from the drop-down menu. Remember to add a small delay between each step. This is crucial for preventing errors. Afterwards, when you have the automation, every error can prevent the automation from working correctly. That's it. The last thing to do is click on Save Post. After you finished create everything, click on I'm done and go over the steps, adding delays where needed between steps. It is important to add all the delays to prevent errors. When you move between simple steps like clicks, you can have a small delay. If you need to open a window or go to another website, add at least a minute. For actions like typing, uploading, or downloading, it is a good idea to have at least 1 minute, if not 2. Also check that all of the variable steps, like typing the titles and description, and the upload and download steps have the correct variable from the Google Sheets or other steps in the automations. The last thing before testing is to set the looping. Start it from the beginning so it will create all the video topics you have in the Google Sheets. Look at the trigger Google Sheet to see if it is starting from the first line you want it to start, and decide how many times you want this to loop. I do it 2 times or even once when it is a long process. On the main automation page, you can see a line that you need to let the automation know how many steps it should loop. Since you are going to loop everything, click on the line so it will cover every step in the looping. Then click on Play Steps to find out if this automation is working well. Give it the time it needs. I played this when I went to sleep, so we did it without me looking at it. I also recorded my screen for the automation running, and this is what you see here on the screen right now. This is also help you to find out where the arrows were. On the right side, you can see the steps that are playing while the automation is working. Every step is rolling, and you can see at the end the report where you had problems, if you had one. This way you know what you should fix without needing to record your screen. If you add all the delays and follow all the steps I showed you, you should not have any problem. If you do, go over the automation and analyze what didn't work. You can then see if you needed to add some extra steps or more delays. After testing, just check if it got the video on the right path in your computer and if it created a post in Socialbee. You can click on Turn On so it will run as long as your computer is on. Or you can click on Play Steps and it will run one full loop as many times as you set it. That's it. It was a long video, but I hope I gave you some ideas on how to automate video creation with AI. If you have any problem with the automation, it is a good idea to ask in the forum of TaskMagic because they can help you find the problem. You should always see for yourself if you can find why it didn't work well when you work on this automation with this video step by step. If needed, stop the video to make the same steps in the automation to ensure you didn't miss something. This is an automation I tested before telling you everything. It is running smoothly and I have everything in place. So good luck. You can watch more videos about RealCraft and Socialbee to get to know those tools better. If you like this kind of automation, tell me what else you'd like to know how to automate in the comments, or what other tools you think can replace the tools I showed you in this video. Like and subscribe, and I will see you in the next video.